Hello, my loves. I know I'm a little overdue. Last week was an off week, and this week was a chemo week. So last week, there was so much going on that I was enjoying the amount of energy I had. So I was doing a lot. It was my mom's birthday. It was karaoke night. It was open mic night for St. Pete Pride. So I was on go all last week. And then chemo was Tuesday. And it was the second one. And it was everything they said it was going to be. I was exhausted. I still am. Couldn't get out of bed a couple of days, except for the bathroom. So it was like night and day. I have to rewind because I need to go back and talk about how amazing my off week was. I had the chance to celebrate my mom's 75th birthday. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to say that number after that day, but anyway. And it was beautiful. We had a gathering of friends, and it was peaceful. And then the next day, we did Tampa Bay Black Lesbians karaoke night. And I was so excited because this was my first time going back to karaoke since I had lost my voice in October. So it was a huge deal for me to be able to go, but not only be able to go, I actually was able to sing. I posted it on my TikTok, so hopefully you saw it on my TikTok or Facebook, but I was able to sing again. You can hear my voice is still recovering from that. But it was beautiful. And I have to give a shout out to my friend, my love, Christina, who watched my TikTok and videos, saw my favorite type of water, and brought me 2 cases of water to karaoke that night just to help me on my journey. Christina, you're the real MVP. It's things like that that really set things aside. For me, can't. I'm gonna keep saying the word is grateful. I can't express how grateful I am. And then we followed it up the next night with the open mic. So I got back to my love of poetry, and it was my first time performing poetry in over a year or so, longer than that, I think. And again, it felt like home. So it was beautiful to be able to express myself that way and get in touch with my community in that manner. And then we followed it up with more karaoke after that because we weren't done. So good friends, good vibes, good energy all through that week, which led me into a stronger disposition for chemo on Tuesday. It was a very early morning as usual because each time I go, I have to go early for blood work and then a doctor's appointment with my oncologist to go over my labs, and then the chemo, which is 2 to 3 hours. So I am there from like 8:30 in the morning until 2, 3, 4 in the afternoon sometimes, depending on, if everything goes well. So it was a long day and it wiped me out. That next day, I had a little energy, was working from home, but spent it all in the bed. And then Thursday was when it was worse. Like, I could not get out of the bed. And the level of exhaustion was so frustrating for me because I didn't realize how hard it was to just not be able to do anything. So that was a revelation for me. And they warn you, they tell you you're going to be exhausted, they tell you you're going to be, no energy. A blessing, knock on a little wood here, is the nausea hasn't been as crazy as I expected it. It's been nausea, and my appetite hasn't been the greatest, but I'm still maintaining a almost normal way of eating and drinking, and my water is my friend. Like that water is the real MVP. So waters and teas, and then of course the supplements that I've been taking. My roommate has been on it with the supplements, so I'm looking forward to getting through these next 2 sessions and the PET scan, because that's going to tell the truth of everything that we've been doing and if it's really going to make a difference. So I just wanted to give an update. Tomorrow is the Mixed St. Pete Pride pageant, so it's my first full day of work outside of the house. So we'll see how that goes. My energy level is still very, very low, but I'm up and I'm doing this video for y'all. So I'm making progress. I feel like I'm still very optimistic. I still have my hair, so don't mess with me right now, because that was always a concern. But as it stands right now, she's still locked, baby. And then this next week is an off week again, so I'm looking forward to the burst of energy and seeing what that has to hold. I'll keep you posted. But thank you for being on this journey with me, and thank you for the messages and the love offerings, the water, the money, the food, people dropping by with snacks and, fruit, definitely the fruit. I love me an edible arrangement, so thank you. In advance. I haven't gotten one, but I'm just saying I love me an edible arrangement. But thank you, my loves. I'm looking forward to what's next. I'm optimistic, so that's a plus. Have a fantastic week, holiday weekend. If you're barbecuing, hook your girl up. I got partial appetite, beef short ribs, potato salad, but only if it's real potato salad, deviled eggs. Hook a sister up. Happy holidays, and talk to you soon.